Hey y'all, so this is the review of episode 11 for Real Housewives of Potomac. The episode opens with Karen and she's inviting the ladies to her hometown because she's having a high school homecoming. Now, I was curious as to why she only invited Ashley and Giselle. Like, was Wendy and Robin busy? I kind of expected that Candace and Monique, wasn't going. But yeah, I was a little bored with this episode because it was mostly filler. But y'all let me know in the comments because it kind of just went over my head. Like, why she didn't invite the other ladies? Now, we see Giselle is still helping Juan pick out an engagement ring for Robin. Now, if Giselle's fashion sense is any indicator of a decision of getting a ring, Juan is in trouble, and I think he should get someone else to help him. While they're really moving along, it's the day of the road trip. And we see Ashley gets to Karen's house first. And I'm so surprised she don't have that baby with her. She just had the baby with her, I want to say the entire season. Like, just brought him around to all the drama. Also, what Ashley is wearing is actually pretty cute. I'm loving this gray jumpsuit number with the pink heels. It's cute. And Ashley is low-key thick. I'm loving it. Now, Giselle arrives, and I actually don't hate what she's wearing. It's not bothering me too much. Wow, it really looks like Ray is trying to get Karen out there as soon as possible. Like, jeez. And to add insult to injury, like Karen was leaning in to give him a kiss, and Ray just shuts the door in her face. And shady-ass producers, they give us 2 more angles of it. Woo! It was fun. So now we're at Candace's mom's house, and Candace invited Robin over. Robin is filling her in about what happened at Monique's gathering, and she told Candace that Monique has no remorse whatsoever, and this really upsets Candace. Now, ooh, Candace with the tea. She told Robin that Karen told her if she was in her shoes, she would press charges against Monique. Now, I thought Karen was neutral, but it looks like she's playing both sides of the fence. That is so messy, Karen. See, that's the old Karen. Like, I take everything back I said in the last episode. She messy. Now, my question is, if she was thinking about pressing charges, why didn't she just do it immediately, like the following day of the fight that happened? My thing is, I'm thinking that Candace feels a little crunchy at how Monique is dealing with everything after the fight. And now that she knows that Monique has no remorse, she wants to get back at her any way she can. I think personally, if she wanted to press charges against her, she really should have did it immediately. Now it just seems like she's just trying to get back at Monique. So now they're talking about Robin's tax debt, and I really forgot about this tea before the season. The blogs are saying that she owes $90,000, and Robin doesn't correct this, so she actually owes 90 stacks to the IRS. Damn, and didn't she already have money issues before? Like, why hasn't she learned? Like, girl, how? Like, how do you not have an accountant? Like, I'm telling you, like, when I'm in the status of making 6 figures off of this, I'm getting an accountant immediately. Immediately. You know what happened? I think she got caught. She was trying to hide all that housewives' money and not pay taxes on it, and she got caught. So we're back with Karen and the other ladies, and they finally arrive to her aunt's house, really in the middle of nowhere. Now, throughout this whole scene, I'm just getting a lot of like Housewives meets The Simple Life, and I'm a little bored, to be honest. So Ashley gets a call from Monique, and she puts her on speakerphone. And Ashley's asking Monique how she's doing, and Monique's just saying like, oh, I'm still stressed. I'm not really sure how many days have passed since the altercation, but it feels like it's been a week and some change, and Monique still isn't over this. Monique is telling Ashley that she feels drained, and about the Candace situation, she's saying if it wasn't Candace, it would have been somebody else. And it looks like Giselle is just super pressed, and I'm not really sure why. Like, she didn't get her ass whooped. I just really think that Giselle just wanted Monique off the show, and this is the perfect excuse to do it. So once Ashley gets off the phone with Monique, Karen admits that she told Candace if she was in her shoes, she would have got the authorities involved. And we find out that Monique doesn't know this, and Ashley immediately asks her that. So I can't wait to see Monique's reaction when she finds out that Karen is playing both sides of the fence. And Giselle lets the ladies know yet again that she wants nothing to do with Monique because she's a liar and a disgrace. Like, we get it, girl. You didn't like her since she came on season 2. It's season 5 now. We get it. We get it. Like, you don't like her, you're not going to give her any slack, no empathy, because you make no mistakes. We get it. You're perfect. And you dress really well. So now we're with Wendy and her sister, and of course Wendy lets us know how accomplished her sister is because, they're both all better than us. Now, Wendy's problem is that she doesn't want to be a professor anymore, and she's afraid of the judgment coming from her mom. Unfortunately, I was kind of bored with this scene because Wendy was coming off real pretentious, and I'm pretty sure she didn't mean to. I feel like Wendy had like a taste of television and she's being a correspondent, and now she's on the Housewives, and now she wants something bigger than just being a lowly professor. I don't know. I think she has a great job, a great career, but I guess that's not enough for her. And also, I can see the closure in Wendy's lace front right here, and that scene was just very distracting, so I really wasn't paying attention to anything that she was saying. Lord. This next scene, we're with Juan and Robin. Robin comes to meet up with Juan, and she's wearing some type of role-playing outfit where she has like a black wig on. She's doing a terrible job of acting like a seductress at the bar. Like, truly terrible job. And Juan is real fine, but I'm just really not feeling the beard on him. Like, he really needs to like trim it down a little bit, make it nice and neat. I don't know, I'm not feeling it. So they get to talking about Robin's tax situation, and Juan makes it known that that's on you. That's your money. And honestly, when you think about it, they're not married, so Juan really isn't, obligated to pay that 90 grand that Robin owes. Now we're back with Karen, Giselle, and Ashley, and it's the day of the homecoming. Karen is really getting her life riding on top of this Bentley, waving to tens of people in the town. Now, this route, I'm not sure about. Like, this looked like it went maybe 6 blocks, and that was it. It almost looks like they just made a big lap around the building, and that was it. Like, what was the purpose of this? Just so Karen can just have an episode to herself? And Giselle, in true Giselle fashion, is shading Karen in any chance she can get. So now we're with Candace and her mom. They're at this adoption agency looking for a dog. Boring. Fast forward. So we get to Candace and her mom discussing the altercation that she was in. Of course, her mom is on her side and angry for her. And it looks like Candace is pressed that Monique isn't feeling any type of consequence for the mollywop that she gave her. Like, we see, she's taking it lightly on Twitter and Instagram. And also, she hears that, she's not remorseful whatsoever. And yeah, so her mom is encouraging her to press charges as well. So now we're back with Karen at her childhood church. She's having a tender moment. Fast forward. And now we're with Monique. And she called her pastor over to talk to him. And I'm just thinking, is a pastor on the same level as a licensed therapist? Like, I think she should have maybe talked to like someone with anger management or a therapist. But whatever. So they're all talking at the table, and I gotta say, if you're trying to sound deep or thought-provoking, just speak real slow and do gestures with your hands, like Jada's business, like Monique. Like, what were you thinking when you hit Candace? When you grabbed her lace front? Now, let's all discuss this. This is basically how the pastor is talking. He's talking very slow as his wife is looking on with that really, really bright pink lipstick she has on. Talking real slow. Yeah, I'm just like, okay. I also don't see why they making it such a deep thing. Like, the pastor's talking about her childhood, how she's been a survivor all her life. She was just lashing. I'm just like, you whipped this girl's ass for provoking you. You were wrong. Let's just get over it. Like, how do you move forward? I'm not sure if we got to delve into like childhood or like what she's been like. You're on a reality show. It got out of hand. She made a mistake. I love you, Monique, but it's really not that deep. So after this exchange with her pastor, Monique finally feels remorse and she feels sorry, and she actually wants to call Candace up to talk and also apologize. And that's where the episode ends. This was a very filler episode. I found myself on my phone and scrolling Twitter throughout it. Hopefully next week is a little bit more engaging and interesting. And y'all notice that Monique now is ready to apologize. She feels remorseful. But I'm guessing that before she could even call up and apologize to Candace, Candace already went to the police station to file a report on Monique. So then it just elongated the process of them ever talking. I think they haven't spoken since the fight, which is crazy because the fight happened like a year and some change ago. And lastly, what I gotta say about this episode, I'm just not connecting with Wendy like I wanted to. Now, if y'all go back to episode 2, 3, and 4, I was trying to give Wendy an honest chance, but she's just not really engaging. She's not interesting. She's just telling us like how she's better because of her degrees and her correspondent experience. So yeah, I'm just like, okay, one season wonder of a housewife. You won't be back next season, I guarantee it. They could have really just bought Charisse back. They could have bought Katie back for all that. But yeah, Wendy isn't doing a great job. They got about like, what, 7 episodes left, and the reunion? Yeah, she's not coming back. Anywho, that was my review. This is probably a short review. I'm sorry. I didn't really have much to take from it. Like, comment, and subscribe as always. I'm Cdiggi1 on Twitter and Instagram. So yeah, I will see y'all soon later this week for the next video. Bye.